coming out on the stage, and apparently she does not date white guys because her miser of slavery. Give it up for the very funny Rhett Thompson. Get up here, Rhett.
Woo, Ryan Barrett, thank you. Woo. So it's just me and you, Nikki P.
Yeah.
There's like 2 mics here. Like, really. Like, Adrian had a guitar. I guess I'm supposed to come up here with, like, you know, the human beatbox. Like, I'll split in half. Do we really need this? It's like overkill. Overkill at this point. Now, I love it that you brought your friends. Right. This is the entourage. I think we touched base on this. I was going to do material. At this point, it's like, I just saw you guys like a half hour ago, so. No, it's cool. Just to refresh my memory, you guys are like all like civil servants, like cops, right? Do we didn't? No. You were like, not at all, no. That would be awesome if you were internal affairs, though. You're like, absolutely not. But yeah, but wasn't there like something like that? You guys were like firemen, or somebody was a cop, or. Oh, okay. Uh-oh, gated community. Oh, yeah. I won't have you in mind. Last guy in the news who was in the gated community got shot. Everyone's got a hoodie on their Facebook page, you know. No, I know. No, it's cool. I love this. I got really silent all of a sudden. Like really quiet. No, I like this. You guys all spread out to show us we're all men. We don't have to be all clutched up on each other. There's space. Space for our dudes to break. Yeah, so I was going to say something like, you know, usually guys they try to spread out, you know, to show everyone, hey, we're manly enough. We don't need to be like all hunched over at the same table. Exactly. Literally, I went to see G-Unit in concert. Woo, G-Unit, yeah. G-Unit, saw G-Unit in concert, and you know, it's very interesting. You get an interesting mix in the audience. Of course, there's the people who are on the floor, you know, they want to be like part of the whole party, you know, pump the arms type of thing. And then there's people in the seats, and you can see the couples, you know, first date, you know, the chick is all like, you know, flying out. And then you see the guys who are like, yeah, me and my fellas, we just want to see G-Unit. We're going to go check this out. General admission seating. We're going to make sure it's every other seat though, because we don't want to think we're a couple. So, you're my homie, yeah, exactly. Exactly. This is what's happening here. I appreciate it though. It is the illusion that we're all spread out. It is the illusion. No, I love it. No. Now, yeah, I was thinking, like, I was setting up my camera. There's no way to make this wall look good. No. It's like, I was like, how am I gonna frame this? It's like, there's a wall and then there's nothing above it. It's like a children's program. All the puppets are gonna, like, show up at the top. Like, it's a rave. A rave where everyone has taken the drugs and, like, left. Yeah, so no, I don't worry. I won't take it. I won't take up too much time. I'm just gonna like work on some stuff because your friends look like they have jobs. They're like, we've gone on this marathon tour of your aspirations. We supported you. Clearly, when you make it, you owe them a lot. Like each of them gets a Camaro. You already have one. And at least one trip to a good escort service girl, like a good one, not some girl you drenched up at Tootsie's who had been there around the block a couple too many times, you know. No, you owe them big time, so no, thanks so much for coming out and support Nikki P. Am I making it? Am I making it bad? It's like I'm making you my set. And I was like, wow. I was like, yeah, but I've not even like scrawling stuff down. It'll be about you and your friends. Yeah, at this point, what do we have to lose? It's like a glorified AA meeting. I felt bad. Like, do you guys have a bathroom attendant in your bathroom?
Yeah.
I had one in mine. Very awkward. Because at least, you know, when it's a packed club, you're like, okay, clearly she will be occupied by the other chicks in here. I will sneak, grab some napkins, wipe off my hands, and throw out. When it's just both of you, and like she looks like your grandma, and you're like, oh, you have this whole array of mints, and condoms, and lipstick, and all these things that like have the potential of a fun evening all laid out for me. It's just me and her. I'm like, there's no fun. No fun about to happen tonight, lady. So I snuck out. I literally told her, I'll be back. So now I'm going to have to hold it so I can avoid zipping her. That's sad. She's probably still here. I'm not doing my part. Yeah, she's probably not even listening. She's like probably cursing me. Like, the blacks, they don't tip. No. I think she was Cuban, so that's probably not even her accent. No, she's probably not even Cuban. It's usually the bathroom attendant. That's like the lowest rung of the FD chain. It's like boxing. It's like the boxing of service jobs, The Cubans are always like the good waiters at like at Morton Steakhouse. Those are the Cubans. They got the good jobs, Then you got like usually the bathroom attendants I've seen in clubs have all been Haitian. Really angry, old Haitians. Just mad that they snuck over here, they had saved up all their money, made their way to Port-au-Prince, scraped up enough dough to get an orange stand together, sold enough tangerines so they could sneak their way over here, so they could be a bathroom attendant at Club Space. And everyone's throwing up over their mints, their Starlight mints. This one I can't figure out. I don't think she's Haitian. She was like very pleasant and happy to see me. Actually, the bathroom attendants I see they're Haitian. Like they're usually mean to everyone else, and they get excited because I'm like just brown enough that there's like unity. We have a little eye contact, and I always like spin. I'm like, hey, stop what say. And they're like, oh, pretty lady, here you go, extra napkin, blah 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 blah. And then we conspire, just in case one of the drunk Cuban chicks drops her Prada purse. We'll rob her later. Don't worry, this was all material that was pre-Trayvon, so don't worry. It's Trayvon now, right? That's all politicized. It's all sad. No, this morning I saw in the news, you guys saw this? Spike Lee is in trouble because apparently he retweeted the alleged address of George Zimmerman's parents' house. And oh my God, it was like the wrong address. So this poor white couple in Sanford, Florida, was like, wow, there's like a lot of blacks like stopping in our driveway. They're knocking on our door, and they're not even here to clean here. I just don't understand why we have all these visitors all of a sudden. All these visitors. So Ryan, what's going on? What's going on with this white t-shirt? Don't you, officer, I'm white. Duh. You're like this translucent thing in here. Like, what cop is mistaking you for an albino black guy? Like, seriously. What police force? There must be like Florida Highway Patrol. Someone had like a super 18-hour shift. Who could possibly think that you were like a black guy? Driving your you have like a pretty decent car though, right?
Not anymore.
Well, like decent for black people. It's like garbage for white people.
Black people would die.
No, you know what it is? Because I realize that we have we have parallel universes. This whole thing with the Trayvon Martin shooting, it just brings that all out to light. The way police treat not all police. Because let me tell you, when I leave here and I go out to the parking lot and someone pops me upside the head and I end up in the trunk of their car and I manage to escape, I'm calling the police. I don't care. But there's always that 1% of 1% of cops, and like the way they treat black people is a little different from how they would treat, a lighter skinned Latin Yeah, you're like, look at that one. Yeah. You're like the brown guy in the bunch. And then they called you Indian. You're not really Indian, are you? No, you're like, I get mistaken all the time. You should just go to the club and like just fake that. You be the guy with the accent. Because I'm telling you, girls will let you get away with crap if they think you're Indian. Because Indian guys, like, you know, they have the whole the arranged marriage and all that stuff, so they get unnaturally close to women at clubs. Like, they'll try, like, they get excited. They get excited. You could be that guy with the free feels. Just because they think you're Indian. Your friends, not so much. They're like, get away from me. But you, just tell them that your name is Raja. You work for some .com,